how great is this celebration of the 90s really is what it is? I know it's about Jerry. That's all it is.
That's all it is. You can't talk about nothing else.
Right.
I mean, period. It is about the rise of the current Cowboys as we know it.
Right.
And it's the transition from the old oligarch to the new oligarch right now, which happens to be Jerry Jones and his family, and how everything was built. I mean, it's kind of like going back to figuring out how the West was won.
Right.
How things became what they were. And that's what this is right here with us.
Is it still shocking that 30 years later?
Yes.
Because this is a celebration. This is an annual of 95.
Yes. Yes, it's still shocking to me. And, you know, I'm a firm believer that we should be in contention every decade, at least one time in the NFC Championship game. We should be there at least 3 times because that's the hallmark of a true championship organization. Mm-hmm. And that's that legacy that I look for, and that's what I expect of our Cowboys.
Right.
Now, however, it hasn't happened. But nonetheless, we're still America's team, no matter how everybody looks at it.
And still a fan coming in this season. Any hope for this year? What's your prospects for?
I'm hoping to hope better.
You hoping to hope better?
I'm hoping to hope better.
What do you know about Shotty, and what do you feel? How do you feel he's having?
I don't know much about Shotty, but you know what? Like any player that's a drafted player, or any owner that's a new owner, or any coach that's a new coach, everyone has to be given a chance.
Right.
And so, given a chance, I have to sit back and see how things work out, and give the man an opportunity to do what he does, and see how the team come together. This is the preseason. Mm-hmm. We don't win games in April in the draft. You get players in,
right,
and then you start forging your team. This is where your team come together, and you need help. You need guys to be healthy. You need teams to be on the same page, and they have to be a strong damn philosophy. Right now, I'm looking for what kind of philosophy we have.
Jerry keeps bringing your name up when we talk about Micah Parsons, how you missed the first 2 games. Any similarities in the situation?
Not even close. Not even close. I keep trying to tell, you know, I keep trying to tell people, there's a marketing play,
right,
and then there's a reality play.
Right.
The reality play is, and I'm going to tell folks, so the media should have never called me a holdout.
Right.
Because I didn't have a contract.
Right.
If I take your contract from you right now, from the place you work, you can't come back in the building. They're taking your key card and everything, because you can't come back in the building. Right. And you have no job there. But if I give you a job and you get a key fob, you can come into the building.
Right.
My contract ended.
Right.
I didn't have no more obligations to the Dallas Cowboys. I was out there in the wind, right, as a free agent for 30 days until those 30 days closed. Then I only can talk to one team. I lost leverage. And that's what Micah Parsons is at right now.
Right.
It's not having enough leverage.
Right.
And so, but he also has another year on his contract.
Right.
So there's a distinct difference between a holdout and being truly a free agent.
Right.
So the NFL did a good job of branding that moniker on me with the public.
Right.
So everybody brings it up in that context. But I'm here to set this record straight. I'm only one man.
Right.
I'm only one man that can set it straight. Because y'all got multiple voices. You talk every day of the week. You interview folks, and you regurgitate the same old bullshit. I just tell you the real.
Right.
So let's be honest. There's not a distinct difference between the two.
Right.
The only difference is I didn't sign until 2 games in.
Right.
That's the only difference. And so it is what it is. I just hope Parsons get his deal done.
Right.
Because for me, it's more important to have all this business stuff behind you.
Right.
So the team itself can start to do the things that they came here to do. They came to training camp to work on what?
Right.
Come together as a team. Forging the hood as a brotherhood. Building the chemistry that they need to build. And that all the other distractions need to be gone. Right. So you can focus on what you need to focus on.
How much, 30 years, how much is this on Jerry? Do you put any of it on Jerry?
Well, Jerry never caught a pass.
Okay.
He never ran a ball.
Right.
And he damn sure didn't throw one.
Right.
So at some point, players got to take on ownership of what they've been trained and what they've been taught to do. We had to do it ourselves. We went back-to-back Super Bowls, and then we lost our leader. And we was in disarray for a year. But as a players and as the leadership of that ball club and that ball team, we took it upon ourselves and said, this is what we're going to do. We don't care who's at the helm. Our systems are still the same. Our processes are still the same. We know how to work. We've been trained how to work. We were built from the ground up. So that foundation never left. So therefore, we was able to go back and win our third. So at some point, you as a player have to take on ownership and be developed into the leaders that you need to develop. And it's not all about you all the time. It's about bringing others with you because you can't win by yourself. I don't care if you're the quarterback, running back, wide receiver, or rush in, or cornerback or linebacker. Everybody got to come together.
How tough was it for you to sit out those 2 games and have to watch on TV?
It was hella tough. When I think I earned the right to be there on the football field, and my teammates needed me, and I'm sitting there, my hands are tied, my legs are tied. I can't do nothing but sit here and watch and answer these questions that had nothing to really do with me. It's just all about negotiations. Negotiations, not hold out. You know, it was negotiations. That moniker would have been a better moniker to put on me. They still in the middle of negotiations.
You think that's hard on a team too?
What's that?
Just the news of like you sitting out those 2 games during negotiations.
They had to answer these questions every day.
Right.
So they got to deal with something that had nothing to do with the game of football.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's a distraction. Like these questions right now have nothing to do with this movie tonight.
Right.
Nothing. It's a distraction. It's what you want to talk about. It's not really why I'm here.
I actually do want to ask you, have you watched all 8 episodes?
I ain't seen not one episode. I'm waiting till tonight. I didn't want to ruin the moment. I wanted to come in and see it as a final form and just take it in as we go.
When you did the interviews, was it nostalgic for you? Think back all this time?
It was cool. Think back, and you forget how much stuff transpired sometimes because once you move on and you pile on other new things on top of it, you just let it just sit and you just keep moving and don't worry about it because it's in the past. There's nothing I can do to change it. So you just try to keep moving on. But when people talk to you about it, you're like, oh, did that actually happen?
Exactly.
Hey, we did that. That? Oh my, I forgot all about that. Stuff like that.
How long did it take you to, like, how much of the shooting were you, when you were sitting down talking, how
I
long did it
was talking a couple hours.
Oh, was it okay?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot in there.
Yeah, I was talking a couple hours. I mean, one thing I learned about movies in Hollywood and stuff, thank you, bro. You got to talk a lot. I mean, get this side over here, because that other side has silver on it. And like I got glitter on me like somebody plot.
So pay Micah.
Oh, yeah.
Pay him.
The man earned his money, man.
Right.
I mean, you pay the tight end.
Right.
He ain't been here as long as Michael.
Right.
And Michael been putting up some numbers for you.
Right.
And he's a staple on that defense. You already depleted in talent.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to have your dog on the football field. You can't be going out there with some guys thinking that anybody can play that position.
Anybody can.
Not just anybody.
Do they have enough dogs?
I don't know. Who's in the preseason? One game in. And we got some guys injured. So we're going to see what the dogs are.
Okay.
Because the dogs going to have to, I don't know. Can we stop the run?
Can you run the ball?
Can we run the ball? There's some things still open. Although we was basic, and I know we was basic. Cover 2, 4-3, over defenses, running just basic plays. I get it. And you didn't have your starting quarterback. You seeing some of the talent and everything else. You working it out. That's why y'all here to see cheerleaders.
No, we're not here to see no shit. Thank you, man.
Most definitely.
Appreciate you, man.